This week on the Spotlight, the New York Giants are medicine for the Bears. And then, I don't know why, we're going to give you another installment of Robin Ventura, just in case you're not completely digested on that. And then we have fans at Lil Frank's in Burbank. But we finish our show this week. Juan Uribe, pushing age 40. He was the Sox. Now he's with the Dodgers. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, this is the 23rd year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Kelly's Benkowski Trivia. Friday, October 25th. That's our big Halloween bash. Dress up for big points and a possible prize. And then again, Friday, November 8th at 8 p.m. See you at 44th and Wallace. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Demitas Coffee Shop is an excellent place to go at 1066 West Taylor, just off the UIC campus. Breakfast, lunches, mochas, lattes, cappuccino, tea, baked goods, superb French toast, great chicken salad. Open Tuesday through Sunday for breakfast and lunch. Great staff. Demitas Coffee Shop on Taylor. Dave McLean's got some antiques for you. You better stop at 2716 West 111th Street in Mount Greenwood. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., or do you call it Beverly? 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Always buying and selling quality antiques, art, silver, coins, vintage bicycles, great wholesale prices. Dave McLean Antiques. Sam & Sons Jewelers offer custom-made jewelry at 10640 South Cicero. You can buy, sell, trade, repair, and restyle. They have certified loose diamonds and gemstones. Sam & Sons Jewelers, easy to reach at 10640 South Cicero. You've got to get to Amelia's Bar and Grill. It's right over there at 46th and Halsted. Open for lunch and dinner daily, private parties and catering, a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties with the fabulous chef Eusebio Garcia. Some amazing creations. You'll be surprised and delighted at Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. Eli Manning's having an off year, and the Bears say thank you. So does Tim Jennings as he takes it to the house. The Bears get out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants come back with a touchdown of their own, though. It's okay, but God, you just think the Bears could have had a little bit of a lead by now. And we're talking to the Mazzinuses. Jimmy, what'd you think of that first quarter?
Exciting. I thought Thrustman made a bad decision by not kicking the ball, but, looks good. I'm hoping for the best.
All right, and what brings you to trivia at Little Frank's? What do you like about this place?
Well, Little Frank's is one of the best pizzas on the Southwest Side, and it's a friendly crowd, and it's a nice place to come to. I bring a lot of my friends here, and we love coming here and playing trivia with the great Pat Benkowski trivia show.
Now, it sounds like you're reading off a script now. Now I'm blushing. All right, Pat, what can you add to your husband's comments about this place?
It's a lot of fun. The pizza's good, and in fact, it's great, and the beer's always cold.
That's very succinct and good. So listen to their advice. Come on down on a Thursday night. We're here at least twice a month, sometimes more, if it's like the 1st, 15th, and 29th. And in this particular case, we got the Bears going, which is kind of nervous time, but we're mixing the trivia in that, so we're doing our best. Second quarter, Jay Cutler finds Brandon Marshall for 2 touchdowns, and the Bears would go out to take the lead at halftime 24-14. Stay close. All right. The charming bartender's not shy. Tell everybody your name and why they should come here.
Because we're the best bleeping bar around. I bleep myself for you. I'm Christy. I work at Little Frank's Place over here on 79th and Burbank. Stop by.
We're off to a good start. Okay, now analyzing the Bears' first half, there were some missed opportunities, some good stuff. Tell everybody your name and what you think.
My name's Mark. Fourth and two, going for it as a bad choice. But what are you gonna do? Come to Little Frank, tip the bartender. Hottest bartenders in Burbank. That's it. Thank you.
That's good. All right, do we have another thought about how good Little Frank's is? Identify yourself, or you could use a fake name.
All right, my name is Wino, and I figured I love this bar. What more can you go place to where you can talk about sports, everything else, have fun, have a good time. Love the workers here, bartenders, the cooks, everything. Everybody's perfect. Food's perfect here. Gotta love Little Frank's.
And how about that Thursday night trivia game?
Oh man, that was good, man. That was real good. Look, I love this trivia. I come here every other Thursday just for that. Other than that, I don't come usually on Thursdays, but just for the trivia, man. Gotta love that trivia.
I could not have written a better script. Now we're getting into it. We're saying the right things.
Since 1967, El Jardín has been serving the finest Mexican food. Before, after, or during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service, great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212.
You've got to get to Kelly's Tavern. You'll have a good time. I'm cracking up thinking about it. Benkowski Trivia, 44th and Wallace. Friday, October 25th, our big Halloween bash. Dress up. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's fun. Kelly's Tavern, 44th and Wallace. See you over there. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. You've got to get to Calabria Imports. Great Italian foods, a wonderful deli. Mention this TV ad and get 10% off. They have great catering, great sandwiches at 1905 West 103rd Street. Shop like I do at Calabria Imports. Excellent Italian foods, deli. They got ham, they got great cheeses, meatballs, you name it. Calabria Imports, 1905 West 103rd Street. Early third quarter, Jay Cutler needs to keep it, and this excellent scramble keeps the drive alive. And the result, Robbie Gold, and he is gold, the field goal good, and the Bears go up by 13 points. So most people here feel the Bears should be a little bit more ahead than they are, but we're okay through 3 quarters. Tell us your name and how you're enjoying yourself here.
I'm Megan, and I love it here. The pizza's really good.
Okay, and you're playing trivia, too. What about that?
Oh, it's really fun. Our team's winning.
Good answers. And do you have a favorite Chicago Bear?
Jay Cutler.
All good news. All right, you got about 7 friends here. Anybody else have an opinion on the Bears?
I think Dirk does.
All right, step forward. He looks kind of about the Bears.
My name is Kevin, and the Bears are kind of sucking. They need to turn it up.
So you're not satisfied with this little lead?
Not at all, because Giants are 0-5, and they're awful. So we need to score more points and stop them.
There you have it. People not completely satisfied with the effort so far, but they're liking the game. I mean, the trivia game that we're playing simultaneous in the breaks. Back with the final analysis shortly. Midway through the fourth, they weren't killing Eli Manning, but they were harassing him. And on this important play, he just has to throw it away in disgust. Finally, tip ball, and the Bears take it away, which they're so good at. So we wrap up with happy news from Little Frank's. The Bears win the game. Introduce yourself and your trivia team. And, boss, you better get in here.
My name is Kevin McHale from Down and Out, or Eastbound and Down. This is my boss, Dawn. She's in charge of me.
She's my boss, too. Tell people why they should come to your place.
$50 bottles, domestics every Thursday, trivia every second Thursday.
And about your tasty foods. Well, we will now.
Best pizza on the south side.
There you go. And nothing more to say? All right, she's approving everything we're saying so far.
Yeah.
What's the funniest element of trivia that you find?
The funniest element. Well, the funniest element is you could have kept that going with the show. We don't need to hear the volume on the TV. We just need to see what's going on. That's all.
I just follow orders.
I know. I understand.
And then I had the added boost of somebody from the kitchen coming saying, someone told on you, and the owner says, you can't talk while the Bears are actually in action.
Right, I don't know.
That
went and tattled on Pat, but if I find out, I'll let you know next trivia session.
There's some flashbacks to teenage years here on 79th Street, but most are good. So come on down. He wants to square off against you, as all the other fine trivia teams do, and then we'll have some fine food and beer as well.
Come for the football and stay for the pizza pie.
We'll be looking for you. Thanks for watching this segment, and we'll be back with more on the Spotlight after these important messages. 2013 in Madison, Wisconsin, and just mind-boggling in its depth and total commitment, the training that went into it, and then to perform the event, take all the elements and do them on the same day. It was particularly thrilling for me, and absolutely for him, as he crossed the finish line and the announcer said, Zach Benkowski, you are an Iron Man. Because it's an undertaking that probably less than 1% of the population would ever try, and way less than 1% of the population would ever complete. There are various spots built into the event where if you don't swim fast enough at the halfway mark, you're done. If on the bicycle path, you don't reach certain plateaus in a certain amount of time, you're out. And then after all that, if during your marathon you don't hit a couple plateaus at a certain point, you're out. And I saw many a dejected swimmer, cyclist, and runner walking away from the event disenchanted because they didn't hit the timing points. Well, Zach Benkowski did, and he finished. And I couldn't be happier and prouder as a dad to report it on my show as a major, major athletic achievement of 2013 and beyond. So congratulations, Zach. You're amazing.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop, Give them a call, 708-474-1212.
Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar. Thursday, $1.50 Miller Old Style. And of course, my trivia games alternate Thursdays. The next one, October 24th at 8 p.m. You know they have $12 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day? Easy to reach at 79th and Narragansett. Check out Little Frank's. You'll be glad you did. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. Riley's Trick Shop has Halloween costumes, football strip cards, and so much more at their new location, 8086 West 111th Street in Palos. Custom t-shirts, gag gifts, tricks, jokes, and magic kits. Don't forget their new location, 8086 West 111th Street. We're talking White Sox baseball, and I just want to get a feel from you about your many jobs this year. You know, you're known as a shortstop. You play second base early in the year. Now you play third base. What is the transition like when you switch these positions?
You know what? For me, like, you know, I want to play. You know, I like to play. You know, for me, it doesn't matter what position you can play. You know, I want to see like every day that I know and can play and can help the team. You know, I can help the team for win the game. You know, this all happened for me. You know, and for me, doesn't matter. You know, I'm playing second base, short, third base. You know, and I say, you know, before when the people can play short, they can play whatever position.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
and that's why.
It's good to be known for this. Now, when you started playing third base, some people said, "Oh, you know, what are they doing?" And then you made some great defensive plays. You got the White Sox out of some jams. I remember this one short hop ball. You were kind of falling down. You kind of threw falling, got the throw to Alexi. You got the force play, and it was a really great play. And then people started understanding, you know, that once you're an infielder, you're an infielder.
You know this. I like. I'm gonna show you. You know, I like play. You know, and I look at the ball. You know, and I catch the ball. You know, like everybody know. You know, I have a defense. You know, and I can play defense. You know, I try. You know, I work for every day for go better. You know, this is what I'm doing now. You know, I'm playing third base. You know, I take a lot of gun ball on the third base. You know, working third base. You know, for do it better. You know, for helping the team. You know, and this is what I'm doing now.
Well, there's a group of you that all played on the 2005 World Series team. You know, there's a lot of new faces too. But you and Jermaine, Canerco, Mark Burley, there's a core of people who are from this, you know, Bobby Jenks, from the 2005 World Series team. What did you learn in 2005 that you're bringing to the team right now?
You know, I see the team. I see 2005. You know, it's a great team. You know, that's 19. You know, and now 2008 is 19-2. You know, and I think I have the team for go to the playoff, and not go to the playoff, win the series. You know, I have the team. I have the player. I have a good player here. You know, like, you know, it's a lot of different. You know, different faith. You know, but this is a good player too. You know, like. Fuente, you know, like Switch, you know, now King Griffey Jr., you know, this is a good player, you know, and everybody know, you know, this is a good player. And I think, you know, everybody know I can go to the playoff. That team can go to the playoff and win the series.
That's good chemistry. Let's talk about hitting for a minute. You're a guy that they say no matter what happens, you look at the end of the year, he's going to have 20 homers, 70 RBI. This is good. What about batting average? What are you doing in the cage to get your batting average to a good spot?
You know, I work every day. You know, for do it better. You know, for do it better. You know, like every day, like my swing. You know, hit the ball better. You know, and you never know what happened. You know, you work it, you never know what's going at. You know, that's what you're doing now. Work. You know, for do it better in the game and better for the win there.
Well, I know that you're very aggressive in RBI situations.
You come up men on second and third, men on first and third. You're coming up hacking, and this makes the pitcher a little bit nervous. I like to see this when the pitcher is nervous when you're at the bat. The one thing that people talk about now, when a pitcher is wild and he walks the batter before you need to take a strike. Are you good at this?
You know, everybody know Ribe, I like swing. You know, I check a swing, you know, I work it for the team too, you know, I can take a try, you know, but everybody know I like swing, you know, I can take a picture, I can take a walk, you know that when the Ribe go hit, you know, swing the ball, you know, and that's what I like, you know.
If there's one player on this team now where he's new to you and you heard about him and now he's your teammate and you say, wow, this guy's really good. Who did you learn about? Who is surprising good to you?
What player say?
What player is on your team now? He's new, and you say, wow, I didn't know he was so good. Now I see him play. He's really good.
Oh, it's a lot of players here good. It's a lot of players, new guy, you know, like Alexio Ramirez, you know, it's a new guy, you know, and it's a good player, you know, Fuente, you know, it's a good player, it's a new guy, and it's a beautiful, good player, you know, and, you know, I keep saying, you know, it's a good player, a lot of good players in the team now.
And this is why the White Sox expect to be playing in October, and you'll see Juan out there somewhere, and he'll be making the plays. We'll be back after these messages.
I eat ante pasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time at Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine. You'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Amelia's Bar and Grill, located at 46th and Halsted, is open for lunch and dinner daily. They have private parties and catering, but a very unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties brought to you by the great chef Eusebio Garcia. I just talked to him about the other day, and what a great, great menu they have. Amelia's Bar and Grill. You'll really be amazed. 46th and Halsted. Check it out. Tell them Benkowski sent you. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. You got to check out Beefy's, a neighborhood tradition since 1987. Besides the obvious Italian beef, they got the famous chicken sub. They got double cheese. You can dine in or carry out. It's a very extensive menu. Conveniently located at 58th and Harlem. You're going to like Beefy's. Check it out.
Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous braid of cloth. Call 708-388-3700.
And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too.
That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
We finish with me asking Robin Ventura about getting key people into his office and having them impart things to the team.
Brainwash them into telling them. I mean, that's just natural stuff that happens within a team. I think it would become fake if they would come in my office, I would tell them something, and then they would go out in the clubhouse and say stuff. So that's just natural stuff that happens in the clubhouse, and it's very hard to do. It's a different world in there, and I think guys can sniff that out, and it has to be true, and a guy has to be able to come every day and be that person. And I can't, just dawn somebody that they're the guy and everybody's going to listen to them. Sports in a clubhouse and a locker room is different than anywhere else, and it has to be true, and guys have to trust and believe in that guy.
Robin, Coop, talking to the beat writers yesterday, used the word embarrassed a couple of times. Have there been times you've felt that exact emotion watching you club this year?
Sure, there have been times. I think, again, anytime you have a year like this, that's part of it. There's been everything: frustration, anger, all those things. But again, that's just for right now. I think after that, it'll be behind you, and you look to move forward and make adjustments, and find a way to get better.
How does a manager make that into a constructive thing for other individuals outside of themselves? How do you take that feeling and as a
well, you don't have a choice. I mean, again, the object is for us to go and win games. This isn't we think it's acceptable and we're going to continue to do it. You're going to try and make some moves and do things that you're going to be better next year. And again, that's the focus. I mean, because right now we're not going to the playoffs, so you got to figure out a way to construct a team and build on that in spring training to be able to do it.
Would one lesson from this season be you guys would kind of go on a streak and then have a bad streak, and then you get really good again, and then you'd have a bad streak? Is there a way to reel the team in during that good time and to prevent those continuous losing streaks that put the season where it is?
No, I think we were just bad at that time. Again, if you could, every time that you get a hot streak, continue the hot streak and limit the cold streak, I think every manager would do that. But there's a lot of teams that get streaky and go one way or the other. If you could really control that, it would never happen. And that's just part of sports. And again, you want to limit it and do what you can. But if anybody has that potion, I'd like to know.
Yeah, I don't think it's a potion. But what about, though, the idea that maybe your calm and kind demeanor sometimes might be too calm and too kind for some of the younger players who might need to be straightened out?
Well, I think I'm calm out here. You don't know how I am in there. So
how are you in there?
I'm different in there, and there's times that I'm a little louder and more direct and angrier. But if I'm out here, I'm talking. I can be calm out here. But this isn't always the way it is. Just like everybody in there isn't always the way they are when you see them out here. So my personality is different in there than it is out here.
Did you see the effects of when you weren't so calm and weren't so nice, changing a player's approach?
No, there's different times that I was angrier than others and louder, and as you look at our record, it didn't change very much. So, again, you try everything to, make it better, and this year it just didn't happen.
Thanks, Robin.
Yeah,
thanks, Robin.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop.
Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero.
Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.